Good morning, everybody. Jer here. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday and you guys are all rested up. And I just wanted to come on and do another Wild Woman Wisdom with you. So this morning when I woke up, I was thinking about, times when I have been seeking knowledge. I remember a time specifically back in the day when I was working on a committee, and there was a little old cookum, and she was like, the youth don't want to know anything about our culture. They don't want to carry on our traditions anymore. They don't want to know anything. So being the person that I am, and I think that's why I called my business Wild Woman, is because I've always kind of been the type of person that's really rebellious and kind of goes against the grain, and I pride myself on speaking up when nobody else will say something, when I feel something is true. And that's kind of the situation that happened then. And so what I ended up saying was, with all due respect, I totally understand where you're coming from. But if we, as the next generation of Indigenous people, don't have any pride in carrying on our traditions or our cultures or that type of stuff, I think the question or the thing to think about is that you failed us. You failed us as equally as we failed to acquire or to seek the knowledge. Because if you think about it, whenever I have been in a position to want to gain the knowledge of, where do I come from? What are my ancestors? What are the cultures and the practices and protocols that I should be upholding being an Indigenous person? And that information wasn't made available to me. Now, I don't know if it was that people didn't know it, or they were too scared to pass it on to me, or what the situation was. But at that time when I had that opportunity to talk with this woman, and it was in front of a group of people, and of course I came at it with, I'm saying with this out of respect, and of course I truly honor you, and I want you to know that. But I feel like in order for me to have that pride and that strength in knowing who I am, I should have been told about these things, and I didn't get that opportunity. So I don't know about you guys. Are you guys the same situation? Like, did you guys have that kind of teaching? Did you guys get that opportunity to learn those types of things? And how differently would you have been now had you known those things? Because you look at different cultures, you look at different races, and you look at how open they are to sharing and practicing, the things that they want to instill and the things that they want to carry on. I think that having had that knowledge and that pride in who we are as Indigenous people, I feel like we would have been a lot different. And now that it is our turn, they say that the seventh generation are the people that are going to change things for our people. They're going to step up, and especially women. There is a teaching that basically says that, the women are the ones that are going to ignite the spirit of our people, and we are going to awaken, and we're going to stand tall again. So again, that's what I wanted to discuss today, and to really talk about, taking accountability. And if you do want to know something, if you do want to find out how to better improve your life, how to live a better life, how to be healthier, how to have more pride in yourself, you have to take that initiative and take that step for yourself. You need to ask, who can I ask? Who can share this information? Who's willing to share this information? You need to, really put yourself in a place of vulnerability and be willing to look stupid or to look crazy or to look whatever it is, because at the end of the day, it is up to you, that your strength and your journey and the courage that you have to be the person that you want to be, it's all determinant on how much you want it and how much you're willing to go and prove it and take the steps and do the action. So that's just something I was thinking about today. I wanted to share that with you guys. Tell me what you think, tell me if you guys feel the same way. And another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that, when you're in a position and you have knowledge that you're keeping share that, because again, being an Indigenous person, we are of oral tradition, which basically means that we don't have anything written down, because the way that we are is we experience things. You have to go through it to know it, and to know if that is something that is serving you or that isn't serving you. So with who we are as people, we basically we shared our information orally, which was speaking to each other and communicating. And if you do have information that you can be sharing and teaching and guiding people with, I would say do that. Just share it. Don't hold it back and think that you don't know something, because you do know things. That's one of the things that I always try to tell people, is that we have a lot more knowledge and information and teachings that we let ourselves believe. And we need to share that. We need to teach the people who are coming now and that want to seek that information. Don't hold back. Don't think that what you have to say is not important, because it is important. So speak up, speak your truth, share with each other, and really take responsibility that, it is up to you. If you want to know something, you got to ask. You got to take that step. You got to have that courage and that bravery to take that first step to ask the question. And again, how differently would your life be if you just have a little courage, right? So yeah, that's my wild woman wisdom of the day. I'll see you guys next time.